Battlestar beats bears. My name's Greg. You're watching How to Play Paintball. All right, so today I actually wanted to talk about a company that I've partnered up with. They're not paying me to do this. Honestly, I'll just be upfront. They gave me a discount. They didn't even send these to me for free. But what happened after World Cup was I started getting wrist pain. So we had practice, of course, the 2 weekends before, but then the weekend before Cup, it was Saturday, Sunday, and then we practiced Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we started playing. We had our matches Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then we played 10-man on Sunday. So I had a lot of playing, which was great, but I started getting a lot of wrist pain afterwards, and I felt like maybe it's because I'm hyperextending or overusing my wrist. So I wanted to look into actual wrist wraps. So looking through, I actually found Bear Grips. They are based out of the US, so they are a US company, and I thought, hey, let me give it a shot. So like I said, they did give me a discount on these, so I don't want it to seem like they gave me them for free and then I got paid for it or anything like that. So I'm going to be completely honest with these. So the ones that I got are their shortest lengths. So they have different lengths that you can use. So if you're using them for really heavy lifting and you want to have a lot of support where you barely get any movement, then you want to go ahead and get their longest one, which I think is like 21 inches. This one is only 12, and the reason why I wanted to do this is because when you're shooting, you have to be able to tilt your wrist still. So I didn't want it to be that I was restricting myself and having issues with my snapshot, but I was still able to get some of the support. So one of the things that they claim is that actually it helps with your wrist not going to 90 degrees, so that way you're not overextending either way. So with the actual 2-band, which I have here, they have a 4-band as well. With the 2-band, your wrist is only able to go to about 65 degrees. So this is going to be good because it still gives you flexibility when you're running and diving. You want to make sure that you, when you put your wrist down, or put your hand down, that you're not having it where like your hand isn't going to be able to kind of hit the ground. You don't want it to go in like that and dislocate your fingers. So that's why I use the 2-band at the 12 inches. Now, when I work out, I actually use these ones. Now, these ones are longer, so they are able to wrap around like maybe 1.5 more times than these ones that I have here. And the reason why I do that is when I'm actually lifting with, you know, dumbbells, or if I'm doing any sort of calisthenics or anything like that, when I go down to, you know, drop to the ground to do a push-up or, you know, like burpees or anything like that, I don't want it to be that my wrists are hyperextending again and then I'm just prolonging the healing process as well as just hurting myself. I don't want to go out to play paintball and be in pain. So that's why usually I will do my like leg type workouts on like a Monday or Tuesday, so that way by the time the weekend rolls around, I can still run. I can deal with, you know, my back being a little sore, but if your legs are sore, it's really hard to run. So something that I like about them is that it's kind of flexible, so that way you can get as tight or as loose as you want it to be. The thumb loop itself just helps it. I don't know if you really need to use it. I mean, you could have it like that. I kind of like having it. It's just preference, honestly. You could snip it off if you wanted to. That's really up to you. So if you go super heavy in the gym, let's say that, you know, you play paintball more recreationally than you do competitively, and you want to get, you know, huge or whatever, and playing paintball is just kind of a fun thing. I don't want to get big because I want it to be that I'm flexible and I'm working more on endurance than anything else. You don't want to be, you know, this massive person, because you want to be able to get tight on the field and be flexible. That being said, let's say that you just go out and play paintball on the weekends and have fun, and you really don't care if you're, you know, 250 pounds and all muscle. With the 4-bands, it actually only goes to about 45 degrees. That's about as far as you'll be able to go. So if you're going super heavy, you're going to be able to protect yourself with that. So you might be wondering, okay, Greg, why is it that you have pink for the ones that you play paintball with? This is actually for my mom. My mom is a breast cancer survivor, so I wanted to get pink so that way, kind of in support. So whenever I'm playing, it's kind of in support of breast cancer and just cancer research in general. Cancer is a really weird thing. So yeah, so that's why I got pink. Then when I go to the gym, I got the all black ones. But when I'm playing paintball, I wear the pink ones. All right, let's get to brutally honest. All right, so with the section on brutally honest, I've been using these for about 2 or 3 weeks now. you can see that now they are not completely flat anymore. They don't go just straight out. You can see kind of how they arc, and I think that's because it's starting to get stretched out a little bit here. So that is one thing that I would say is kind of a pain. The other thing is that you can see here, hopefully, how the skin is kind of pulling back a little bit. What I might start doing is actually putting baby powder here, and then that way it helps keep it from chafing. But when I'm running and diving and all of that, like we just got done with our tryouts for the ML Kings. We had an open tryout. If you guys missed it, I don't know why you did, but yeah, I mean, I was wearing them all day, and I have a little bit of chafing there. I can feel it in this one too. And that's not something that I want to have, because especially if we go out and we have a long practice, I don't want it to be that I'm feeling like I'm in a stupid amount of pain. It's more uncomfortable than painful, so it's not something that I would really worry about. But I think if I just put a little bit of baby powder there, it's going to solve that problem. But I don't like how it's already starting to stretch out a little bit. So I just wanted to be honest about that. But they only run you about $11, $12. So instead of buying athletic tape, which you really should have a professional wrap those for you. You really shouldn't be doing it on your own, because there's a certain method that you need to go with. With these, they're very simple. You just put it around on your thumb. You pull it around, and you go as tight or as loose as you want, and you are all set to go, and that's it. So if you feel like it's too tight, then you can always loosen it up. Just pull back on the Velcro, and then just put it back a little bit further, and then you're all set. So the last thing with Brutally Honest is that you can see here that I am getting a little bit of a stretch. Now I am putting these beyond the usual, like these are recommended for like CrossFit and all that kind of stuff. But the stuff that we do in paintball is really weird. It's not expecting to, like these aren't designed to be diving around in the dirt and all of that stuff. So I might be a little bit too harsh on them, whereas with CrossFit or something like that, you know, yes, you are doing intense workouts, but paintball is just another level. With all of that, something that's really cool that Bear Grips said that they would do is that if you go to their website, beargrips.com, so I'll put the website down here, and you put in the code How to Play Paintball, all one word, you're gonna get 10% off your order. So you can go ahead and do that and get 10% off. Just try them out. They say that they are guaranteed to last at least 90 workouts, so you're gonna get your money's worth. It's better than spending a bunch of money on athletic tape, having to wrap all the time, and then it's going to hurt when you take the athletic tape off. Yeah, so it's something that's going to be better for paintball in general. I know some people really like the athletic tape, but I don't know if they just like it because of the look. Ultimately, I would say go ahead, buy them, try them out, put in the code if you are going to do it, and that way you'll get that 10% off. All right, guys, so that is the video. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I think we're just under 7,400 subscribers, which is incredible. So thank you guys so much for that. 2019 is going to be awesome. Like I said, we just had our tryouts for the ML Kings, so we have some talent that's coming in. So it's going to be it's exciting. It's good to have some more guys in the States. That way we can practice more. I think that was one of the things that held us back this last year, was we weren't able to get as much game time on the field and actually get that practice time in. And then we go against like AC Dallas, who has played 7 days on the layout or whatever it was, and when they practice hard. So same thing with a lot of the other top end teams. Really every team, they're going to be practicing a lot more. So we want to make sure that we can compete against them. And I think we proved that at World Cup. So we want to build on top of that. So we do have some guys coming over from the Czech Republic still. And then we're going to have some guys in the States. So be on the lookout for that. Also, be on the lookout. We are getting a brand new Prime. And the logo is, all the artwork just, it's awesome. I'm excited to see it. I'm not going to say what it is, so I'll do an unboxing with that. There is another cool product that they're going to be sending us, so you want to make sure that you subscribe so that way you can see it. But the plan is that it'll be included with that, so long as it is in production by then, or they're able to get it through production for us. So guys, thank you again so much for watching, and as always, remember, watch, learn, win. Thanks.
Perfect.